Meantime, there are questions tonight about the future of 2 Buffalo charter schools.
Now, this comes after the school board voted at its meeting last night to close them down. The board decided to not renew the charters for both Enterprise and Westminster schools. The move to shut them down could impact about 1,000 local students. But as 7 Eyewitness News senior reporter Eileen Buckley shows us tonight, work is already underway now to try and save these 2 schools.
In a bit of shock and certainly very concerned with the decision.
Enterprise Charter School Interim Board Chair Thomas S. says they were not expecting to lose their charter. Enterprise and Westminster Community Charter Schools were started by the Buffalo Public School District. That's why the district has the right to renew or decline the charter instead of the State Board of Regents. The school board voted Wednesday night to close both schools, saying they are underperforming. Park District Board member Lou Petrucci disagrees.
My preference would have been for a short renewal with very specific terms and conditions that would have needed to be met.
Petrucci says with COVID, remote learning, and no assessments last year, the school should have been given more time.
I just felt in my conscience I really needed to vote to give them that additional year so that we could have that additional time to see where they turn around what the assessment showed.
We had no opportunity to show growth in our New York State test scores.
At Enterprise Charter, 18% of students in grades 3 through 8 were proficient in ELA and 13% in math for the 2018-2019 school year. At Westminster, 22% of 3 through 8th graders were proficient in ELA and 19% in math. Those numbers are very close when compared with 3rd through 8th graders in Buffalo Public Schools, where students were 25 proficient in ELA and 19 in math.
Your numbers are very close to the city school numbers as far as performance.
And in some ways, the schools that our students would be looking to go into are faring worse.
What do you tell school families?
But asking them to consider staying with us if the opportunity exists come the fall. We are providing them as much information as we can.
S says they will be trying to figure out a way to make sure the school can stay open.
We are exploring our options. Can't get into specific details as of yet, but we are looking at our options.
One of those options could be legal action. Charter school advocate Broderick Cason says that's what Pinnacle charter school leaders did when it was forced to close 8 years ago to give families more time to find a new school.
It did give us an opportunity for it to work itself out a bit better than it would if we'd closed 10, 15 days before school.
As for the Westminster Charter School, there is a possibility the Buffalo Public School District could take it over and run it as a regular public school. But that school is part of the Promise neighborhood in Kensington Bailey that has had a long-term partnership with M&T Bank, and there's no word yet on how that would work. In Buffalo, Eileen Buckley, 7 Eyewitness News.